Hello everyone. The purpose of this video is to discuss the best practices in smart contract development. So, as smart contracts are becoming integral and important part of the technology and in the industry, it is quite very important to develop smart contracts in a proper way, keeping in mind the security issues and all that, so that can protect the smart contracts, because once smart contracts are deployed, they are immutable. So here in this series, I intend to create the series on the best practices in smart contracts, where we discuss the best practices. So first and foremost, we start with the basics like re-entrancy. So what is re-entrancy? So basically the problem with calling external contracts is that it lets the call contract take over the control flow and make changes to your data that the calling function wasn't expecting. So contract A makes a call to contract B. While that call is still in execution, the contract B gets control of contract A and can manipulate the functionality there. So we'll dig deeper here. So what happens is function that could be called repeatedly before the first invocation of the function was finished. So this could cause calls, for instance, the multiple calls. We have a withdrawal function and that can be called multiple times, and the amount can be retrieved, withdrawn multiple times. So it was like major bug of this sort led to the collapse of DAO. So we will go, so less talking and more coding. So we'll just look into what this means. So we have a simple smart contract here. We have a user balances and we have a withdraw balance. So the user can call withdraw balance to withdraw their balances. So here the user balance gets the amount to withdraw. So that is like the whole of what he has there. So then he makes the external call here. So when he makes the external call here, while this is still in execution, this lets the other contract that's being called to call this function again. So again, it calls this function again. Again, the external call happens. So this forms a queue as the balance is still not zero. So what the practice is, for example, if the user balances are set to zero at the end, so this can cause a collapse of the smart contract or the software itself or the company. So it is very important how we structure the smart contract. So the best way to prevent this kind of attack is to make sure we don't make any external calls until and unless we are done with the internal work that we need to do. So for example, we have this user balances here. So we take this out here, and after we make we assign the amount to withdraw how much, so we make the user balance 0. In that case, when the second call comes to the withdraw balance, so it's already set to 0, so there cannot be additional calls or withdrawals, so that could cause a collapse. So this was all for this video. So the different other types of re-entrancy we'll explore in the another videos, coming up videos. Thank you very much.